obviously they've gotten a state of emergency. I do not agree with the state of emergency, only insofar as I do not believe that we should create a precedence that can allow people to use Section 305 anyhow they want. For want of calling it annoying, let's even say that considered that the president got some kind of security report that made that so. Did that security report also say that the legislature should be cancelled? Okay, let's agree that that was the security report. He wanted to be fair, let him not seem to be, and he balanced it by removing all of them and putting a disciplined officer to go and stabilize the place. Sowunmi, my fear is that leaders will be copied and the risk of other people stretching. So when the PPD governors say they are going to court on that matter, I salute them, I encourage them, because we need to go back to court so we can define the extent to which you can stretch
the gray lines, and the blurry lines,
the extent to which you can stretch it. The things are clearly written, breakdown of this,
imminent
danger, and all that. But 305 is such a powerful clause that any president who desires mischief can write underneath. The greatest culprits are the National Assembly, because you would have expected that the National Assembly, who is not deaf to the thoughts of the people in the society, would at least have allowed some robustness. We will see people arguing for, arguing against, and even if he is going to pass, it will pass via a clear, proper vote. People will see that the society has not been hijacked. The way the Assembly has behaved in this situation makes everybody scared that we are now in full-fledged democratic dictatorship, and that nobody must agree. Because we don't want breakdown of law and order, the PDP governors are right to go to court. I will advise Governor Similaye, always remember that the journey from home is not that far. No matter how you are in Timbuktu or you are in Australia, there's always a way to go back home. If a child has a challenge that is becoming difficult for him, you have tried to be brave and all, it's not working. You must remember that all 40 or so of you, that is something as an assembly, 3 senators, 9 reps, 1 governor, all of you were from the same stable. You can't be that angry to the extent that you don't believe that there has to be a space where you guys can agree among yourself and manage yourself. And he's not the first and only person that will be helped into power. Why is there no crisis in Kanu? After all, Kwankwaso helped Abba into power. Why is there no crisis in Akwa Ibom? Why is there no crisis in Bayelsa? I know what Seriaki did indeed to install the... So I'm thinking that somehow the leaders and the elders of Rivers were pumping them, making them more angry with themselves, getting them to do until now the president has done this.
So, I mean, look at what Chief Sarah Igbe, quickly before we go on break. He said there is still no fairness in the balance of the discipline that has been meted out.
I hear him, but what he doesn't understand is that the president, with due respect, who then decided based on the Supreme Court judgment and the fact that they were all running away from themselves instead of just quickly agreeing that they're going to take the budget and start implementing, took that decision. No guarantee. His name was not there. The only thing you are asking is, and this weekend matter is tiring, because if you tell them, okay, I hear that you don't like him, but that doesn't mean he's wrong. They say he has paid you. If you tell them, if you are strict on him on an issue, they start clapping. But that's not how a leader behaves. A leader must be fair, must be balanced, must be influenced by the fact of the matter. If the president wants to do a cabinet reshuffle, maybe he may be persuaded that he wants to drop again, but that's not the issue on the table. So the president would have then said, oh, I'm declaring the state of emergency in Rivers, assuming he said that, and in the same vein, I'm dropping my minister. What do people think the presidential power and responsibility is about? He could have told Wike, take it easy with them, but you don't know what he told him in the back. He could have told Similaye Fubara, take it easy with your boss. Look, I started believing that we now need some very strong reorientation with bite. We are running the risk that underneath the process of everybody can talk anyhow. We're instigating our country to a point where we will probably never have peace. And unfortunately, back to the issue, if the judiciary speaks, if the court speaks, no matter how upset you are, you must accept. The reason is that we will run the risk that the only thing that will be happening in our country will be, oh, there is a crisis, because we are insisting that we will be right, even when the court says we are wrong.
Let's take